Hi everyone, I'm Glenn. I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm going to talk a little bit about that symbol behind me and why I use that to represent a metaphor. What I really want to talk about is family and the strength that we derive from family, but also what that term means, and do we all use it the same way? What do I mean when I say family? What do you mean, and what does it bring up for you? This is not exactly my logo that represents it, but it's similar. It's an interpretation, and it represents the strength that we receive from the families that we belong to. So very early in my career, which goes back a ways, I used to take kids on these summer trips to Israel, these educational programs. And what you're looking at is an aerial view of Israel. And they were designed not only to be enjoyable, like a summer camp with a lot of activities, but also to provide the participants with some education relating to their heritage and their culture and their religion. And it was a lot of fun, but very meaningful as well. And I was one of the leaders, and it's something I really enjoyed doing and programming for. It was important to me to be able to help give back and to give that message. You can see just an example of the kind of programs we would have with lots of fun and lots of meaning and symbolism as well. One of my favorite places to visit when I would lead these groups was a place in Tel Aviv called Beit HaTfutzot, which means the Museum of the Diaspora. And it's basically a museum that uses a variety of installations, dioramas and whatnot to give a picture of what Jewish life and Jewish existence has represented throughout history and around the world. One of our tours that really stands out in my mind was at an interesting time when I was dealing with a kind of an unrelated issue having to do with my consideration of coming out as gay. It was something that had been weighing upon me that I really wanted to do, but I was worried about what the result would be within my professional life and my communal life. How would my family and how would my Jewish community take that information, and what would they do with it? And what stands out for me during this tour, we had a South African guide. I may try to do his accent, but he took us over at one point to this diorama, which represented the family. And here you see a historical family, I'm not sure from which period, sitting around the table enjoying a Sabbath meal. And the point of showing this to you is that for years, many times when families are portrayed in a way that's supposed to represent everyone, it really doesn't. It's always, here's the mother, here's the father, here are the kids, that's the family. And I didn't find myself included in that imagery. I had trouble relating to it, not because I wasn't part of a family, but because I wasn't so sure about what my own prospects were going forward and what kind of a family I might have. And I remember the guide saying, here's where I try to do the accent. This is what it's all about. This is the core of our existence. We are nothing without our family. This is where we get our strength. This is everything to us. And I said to myself, if it's everything to us and I can't connect to it, what does that mean for me? And I really worried that what would my life look like? Would I be part of a family, or would it be something more solitary and more lonely? And it was really, it made me sad. It weighed upon me. What I realized eventually is that while we have families that we're born into and that we enjoy and derive a lot of strength from, we also have families of choice. When we talk about family, it's not just the mother, father that we were born to and the brothers and sisters and everyone else that we're related by blood, but it's the people that we choose to embrace and who are embraced by us through all sorts of connections. And I realized that was really what it was about for me, and that I could have my version of that family in so many different ways, and I didn't need to be sad, and I didn't need to worry. And when I came about 20 years ago into the hemophilia community, I discovered yet another layer of meaning and depth to that concept of family. I found that I was surrounded by a community who really loved me and embraced me the way that a family does. And that has also strengthened me and given me sustenance over these years. And I'm so proud to be part of not only the hemophilia family, but all of the families that I consider mine and that give me the strength that I need to go forward, to do what I need to do for myself and in this world. So I want to thank you for listening and for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy your families in whatever form or shape that may take. Thank you.